I deleted the other video. I have no clue what just happened. I'm gonna pretend it didn't. Oh, and that is why you don't come home from work and take a nap. Hi, I hope everybody finds me. Somebody was already there. Okay, I'm seeing a notification. I'm not touching a thing. I think that's actually what happened is I got a notification that I went live on my screen of my phone and I accidentally touched it. Silly girl. Hey, Xana. Hello, hello. I'm so happy to see you here. Thank you. I just had a major, I don't even know. Whoops. So we're going to find myself here on, I'm not on Facebook, I'm on YouTube. Wow, let's just get to crafting and save myself the struggle. Now this is where I had issues before when I just went live. Okay. Ignore the stuff that is in the description because I had to, hi Lisa, I had to like delete and start over. I love seeing you too. Yeah, so I'll fix the description and everything in the video after I'm done here. Wow, that was crazy insane. Happy Friday, as I was saying. I woke up from a nap, came home, I had taken a nap, and apparently I was more tired than I realized. And you'll have that when you don't remember the time difference where your daughter is and she remembering where you are. An early morning phone call, but that's okay. Love hearing from her and love knowing she's okay. So with that, be sure to, let me just say, my name is Mary Jo Snyder. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I am full of bloopers and comedy and whatever. And in the midst of all that, I like to craft as well. You are joining me for my Creativity Made Easy midnight there. Oh, yes, we have such a time difference between us, Xana, and I'm so blessed that you catch me at times. And I love seeing you when you are watching others throughout the day, when they are live, when I happen to sneak on and catch people crafting while I'm at work. Hey, crazy cat lady. How are you? Cheryl, I knew it was you. Hello. How are you? I'm so excited to see people. Thank you. So, as I was saying, don't forget, hit the subscription button if you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel. Hit the like, give me some love. And if you'd like to share this with friends of yours, please do so that you know what may like junk journaling, paper crafting of good. Yes, I'm doing okay. It's good to see you. Thank you. I'm trying to wake up. Like I said, I napped. So yeah, hit the like, subscribe, comment, share, whatever you want to do. Help me reach more people. I have a goal, hopefully, of getting to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. Would love to do it sooner. But of course, it's just a number. But the more people I reach, the more people I get to share my creativity with and my craziness. So there's always that. If I can get somebody to laugh during my presentation of whatever I'm trying to teach you today, I have reached my goal. So I'm going to get you pointed down. I had to physically do the whole swoop of the arms on my craft area. I'm working on projects for retreat and trying to get stuff sorted that I want to take with me. Yes, thank God for naps, right? I hear you because there are late time viewing going. There's late time viewing going on in my craft room when I'm in here crafting. So, all right, let's get pointed down and let's do some fun stuff with smaller envelopes. It's all in my head. I saw a little bit of a video, so we're gonna see if we can make it work. And I don't know if I've made this before, at least not with envelopes. I'm not sure. So either way, it'll be fun. And hopefully it will inspire you. So let's get you flipped around and pointed down to my work area. Gotta stand up so I can see what I'm doing here and get zoomed in a little bit. I think I just dropped my, yeah, we're gonna tilt a little bit and then it's gonna hit the volume. Hold tight, close your eyes if you get dizzy. All right, my goal 1 year is gonna actually learn how to do it's completely tilting. Hold tight. Switcher Studio. I know it's expensive, but boy, would it alleviate me having to go through all of this. I know a lot of demonstrators do it this way. I just wish I could do it gracefully like they do. All right, here we are. Fun times. Thank you everyone for joining me. If you are interested, actually I would hold off crafting along. You can certainly give it a whirl. I have 3 envelopes here, and of course they're not the same size, but they're the smaller ones, and I'm going to trim them down to be the same size, even if well, actually, because I'll have to trim the edges anyway. So let's do that first. We'll get them all the same size, and then we will do our scoring. We will have to seal them, so we're going to go ahead and do that first. And I cannot wait for my order to come. I am needing adhesive desperately. All right, we're going to seal all these envelopes. And these are, oh look, I paid that on December 27th of last year. Over the phone, probably. And that's why I kept the envelope. I probably dug it out of my recycle bin. Anyway, I recycle this way now. Haha. All right, so nobody cares about what they can't see inside of an envelope, right? Might be able to see it at some point. There's a squirrel. All right, let's measure the smallest one. All right, we're gonna do these 7 by 3 and 3/4. Yes. So I'm gonna trim this down to 7 inches, which means I'm just gonna take 1/8 off each side of the smallest one so that it is 7 inches, because we need both sides open, and these will get covered up with a little bit, and the ones that are going to be facing the it'll get covered with designer series paper and whatever needs to be, because they may cover each other a little bit. Oh, make sure that's the same size. Now this one is, yes. All right, so 1/8 off of this one on that side. And I like to recycle and reuse. Make sure they're the same size. Doesn't matter if there's windows on them or not, although windows might be fun for a technique. And let's measure this one. This one is longer, so this one gets 1/4 inch off each side. And hopefully it's not interfering with that window. Okay, we're good. 1/4 inch, and now they are all the same size. See? They're all sealed. They're open on both ends, just what we need. And voila. All right. Now we need a circle punch. So I'm going to grab the smallest one I have. That is, well, it's not the smallest. We just did this the other day. I don't need to repeat myself. Hey, Maggie. Hello, hello. Welcome. I want to, about 1/3 of the circle, make a little notch, and make another little notch on the other side. And we're going to do this to all 3 of these. And actually would be very smart to make sure they're lined up. So let's line them up, right? Line it up. Okay, one more. I'll just toss those little scraps aside with all the rest of the mess I got going on. No big deal. Thank you all for stopping by on a Friday evening. I did not get on here last night. It was pretty stormy. I don't know if y'all had storms where you were at. We had, no lie, golf size hail. I happened to be in the kitchen and I was fixing a little something to snack on, and got home from work. It was raining pretty hard on my way home from work. Was in the kitchen. All of a sudden I started hearing randomly, and I'm look outside the kitchen window, and oh my goodness, no lie, I saw hail bouncing off the roof of my craft room from my kitchen window. That was about the size of a golf ball. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. I am going to All right, bring in my scoring tool. Now we know these are 7 inches in length, and they're all the same width. This way is 3 3/4. So I'm gonna go ahead and score these. This one's got a window right there, so I'm gonna end up adhering that to something. Scoring. So they're 7 inches. We're gonna score at 3 1/2, right? That's half of 7. You're going through 2 pieces of paper, so know that you're gonna wanna fold those together like that. And we'll get some Designer Series paper out. We're gonna do the same to this one. Yeah, it looks like we cut into all the windows, so I'm not gonna even focus on a window. I could use that one, but I'm not going to. We'll cover all that. All right, 3 envelopes. Now, we are going to make sure they are lined up, varnish those, find a bowen folder. And this one needs to be lined up a little bit better. So yes, it was heavy hail, and then it was thundering and crazy stuff going on, lightning, all that stuff. So, hey, Maggie and Xana are connecting here. I like that. I like it when you guys make friends in the group. I know that you guys have talked in the past outside of watching. Can I just show you the cutest thing ever? Today was National Donut Day. In the comments, why don't you guys tell me what your favorite kind of donut is if you like donuts? I'm not really a huge fan, but when something's free, yeah, I grab it. Is that not the cutest stinking bag from Dunkin'? You know I had to keep it, right? And you know I'll do something with it. I'll pull it apart and learn how to create it so that I can make another bag or something. It's weird the things we do as crafters. Or it can turn into some kind of junk journal component. So, all right, what I want to do with this is, we got a little bit of blue showing. I don't think this is folded the same like I want it. Okay. All right, we are going to, let me see here. I don't know if I want that blue showing. I don't think I have a choice. Okay. Grab your glue. I'm going to use Tear and Tape just because it's right here. And I don't think I have enough liquid glue to really mess with. So we're going to pray that I can do this right. Let me think. Let me think a minute. How I want these to go together. Because I need them, I think it goes down the side, the center. Yes. You're putting Tear and Tape down the center of them. And you can do it a couple times, but these need to open because we're making a cute little pouch. I'm gonna hope that works. If not, we're gonna figure out how to make it work. So they're kind of in close proximity, not really touching on the ends. And if I need to add adhesive, I'll do that. Better to have less and add more, right? Right. Have you ever used your X-Acto knife on anything? I used it for those scrapbook pages. I love the scrapbook workshop kits. Who knew? They're on page 12 to 20 something in the annual catalog. All right, this is what I'm going for. And of course I'll have to add more, but I'm going for this. And I probably should have put some Designer Series paper on there first, but this will be a prototype. Yeah, I should have stuck Designer Series paper on these. And I'm gonna have to put these together, but let's just see. You're gonna see the inside of the envelope. Can I peel it apart without ripping it? No, you sure can't. All right, we're gonna forget that we forgot to put Designer Series paper there. Let me grab some paper. What do we want to use? Well, you know what? I have the in colors right here. Let's use the new in colors. That'll be a great way to show them off, right? Yeah, why not? Okay, we will. So this is 3.5. No, yes, 3.5 by 3 3/4. What is it? 3 3/4 by 3.5. So with that, how awesome that you can cut this down to 3 inches and 3.5 and 3.5. So you've got 2 of those. And we're going to do the same here. We're going to cut this down 3 inches, 3.5. I probably don't need this many, but that's okay. We're going to keep cutting. Oops. Mixing things up. And what other color? Let's use, I really love Secret Sea, but let's do the brighter colors. I got this one. Okay, we'll use this one. Make it look all springy, right? All these new colors, actually, I'm really starting to fall in love with. So hopefully I got these cut right. 3 inches and then 3.5. I cut that last one wrong. Okay. All right. So we'll put our scraps over to the other side and keep the ones we need over here. We probably need more, but that's okay. We will be okay. Now, it is going to show some of that. Actually, it's not, because it's going to be tucked in. So I'm going to get this as high as I want it here. I could come up here and punch that a little bit, but let's see. Yeah, let's do, I already put it away. It's always nice to make one ahead of time so I know what I'm doing. Boston cream or glazed. Glazed or chocolate with chocolate icing and nuts. I haven't had one of those in a long time. You know, I'm really not a donut person, like I said, but if I'm going to eat a donut, I love Boston cream. Well, that was awkward. I like Boston cream, and I like, today I had blueberry glazed, but I like anything blueberry. My mom used to make me blueberry pie for my birthday. I loved it. Oh, we could do that side. Let's do the leaves. Switch that up, didn't I? Okay. This is going to get some liquid glue from my Precision Tip glue holder that I have Tombow glue in. And yes, blueberry. That'll get on there. It doesn't need to be the full length of this because that's going to get adhered to the inside of our little pocket we're going to make, or the little purse looking thing. And this, I missed one doing the inside of that, but that's okay. We'll be all right. We'll make it work, friends. Go here. That's what I should have done to the last one. And measure that out. Just clip that notch so that when we bring it down, it's going to cover that a little bit better, maybe. Might need to go a little bit more. Okay. Wow, my punch is not working. Do y'all know how to sharpen your punches? By cutting aluminum foil with them? Totally using my ribbon scissors for this. Yes, if you use aluminum foil and cut several times with your punch, or punch several times, you will sharpen it some. I haven't really ever had to try it, but I guess I have to now. All right. This is just going to cover up what's going to get adhered together, but goodness. No naps before crafting. Okay, now on this side, we'll do this one. And I am just gonna, that's totally not even, but that's okay. It's all in the concept. How you do it when you do it on your own, you learn from my mistakes. And yours will be almost like perfect, right? Because you will have worked out all the kinks from my mishaps. Okay? Okay. All right, so we've got those. We didn't get to do the inside there because I had already sealed it and I don't want to rip that, so it'll be fine. Now we're gonna go and do the other colors on this side. So again, we're gonna punch a little hole. Hopefully it's lining up with what we got going on. Add some adhesive. If you are interested in these precision tip bottles, they come in a 10-pack on Amazon. I'm not an affiliate of Amazon. I do not have an affiliate link, I should say, to share my favorite things. I can share my favorite things, but I don't get a kickback. So if you're interested in the link to these, I can send it to you. I would just have to find it. So, all right, then we got this one. So the next color we used was the Timid Tiger. So we've got Timid Tiger, a little bit of a trim. Oh, you guys were just yelling at me, weren't you? This precision tip bottle helps me from creating too much grief for myself when it comes to, all right, so that actually needs to stick together. I'm just going to stick these together since I messed up the other one. These are going to end up getting stuck together too. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, they say. All right. Hey, Sue. We did. I was just talking about the hail. Oh my goodness. It was, I just got, well, it was raining like crazy on my way home. Just when I got at the top of the hill, it started raining. And I got home and I was in the kitchen. There is tear and tape there. I'm just going to not worry about it. I went into the kitchen, was doing some stuff, and I kept hearing this knocking. You know, I thought it might have been the squirrels that tend to live in my, you know, the roof of my home, which I need to get taken care of. But anyway, I was, all right, so let me see where I'm at. All right, let's get these pieces stuck together. What was I going to say? Yeah, so it was like they were like golf ball size hail. And then eventually it tapered down to about the size of a quarter, a little less. Oh my goodness, it was crazy. My driveway looked like it had snowed. And then it just simmered down. But yeah, it was, unfortunately, my soon-to-be daughter we call her daughter-in-love. Missy Shipman taught me that, daughter-in-love. Nigel's fiance was driving home and the hail, we didn't even know it was going to hail, had hit the windshield. And unfortunately, she was in her mom's car and cracked the windshield. Thankfully, she was okay, and that's all that matters. I'm looking for a color. Sorry. Let's go back to, so we did yellow. Let's go back to, if I have one. We'll use another one of these. So yeah, there was that. This is 3 inches. Just pulling this in because it's handy. And yep, so we had, she had that incident, which was unfortunate, but yeah, it was crazy. Crazy. Did you have the hail at your house? Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Watching the weather, thinking about you. We got almost nothing. Glad. Yeah. Yes. Definitely glad she was okay. That was most important. Cars can be fixed. She was like in panic mode when I talked to her. Well, because I had texted and I was like, are you guys home? Because I was going to tell them something. Oh, I was worried about the dog. I was worried about their dog and with hearing the hail and stuff, if she was going to be okay. Because I would have gone down to the house. So, but they was around. They both sent me a message saying, yeah, we're almost there. So, craziness. 3.5 by 3. And then I'm just going to cut one more Timid Tiger, even if I'm not sure I need it or not. So again, I used 3 small envelopes that came as return envelopes in the mail. I dropped something. I don't know what it was. The vacuum will get it when I get that far. To create this little kind of like a, we'll see if what we can put inside. I screwed that one up, but that's okay. So what end are we on? We're on this end. We will do again this color. Yeah, we'll have a little bit of a blue border. It's okay. I can always come in with some ink and ink the edges. But I just wanted to make this and show you that you could recycle your envelopes. Oh, look at there. Did I mess up? Nope. All right. And do I need another one? Nope. So, yes, I do. I got to cover these. So we've got, this is going to go here. I think I messed up. We got pink. Hold on, we'll get it. I'll do an orange, yellow, and the back side is not right. We'll put the Darling Duckling there. Because I'm all out of sequence. Am I out of sequence? A little. It's all good. Don't mind me if I make mistakes. It'll be fine. Right? When I get that far. Oh, but yes, I could add ink the edges when I'm done, if I choose to, just to cover up some of that stuff. But this is, we're recycling, so of course you're going to have things showing. And that's okay. Because hopefully you can take this idea and use it with things that you have. All right, so yes, these are going to get stuck together. I'm not sure I like that. I could do it like that. That's still going to show there. Doesn't matter. We're gonna do this. Okay, I could do that. Repeating colors, but I'll end with the pink on the outside. Okay, it's good. All right, let's add some tear and tape to these inside pieces. We'll cover up our tip of our precision glue bottle. Love, and I store those upside down. As long as it's closed. Tear and tape. All right, now. Thank you. And like I said, I'm just like playing because I don't have one for you to see the finished project, but at least it will give you some sort of idea as to the route I'm going with this. Now, like I said, I'm just putting a couple of pieces of tear and tape. I want it to stay together, but I don't want it to be flush edge to edge, like on this side. I don't want them all being stuck together like little tuck spots. You know what I'm saying? I'm acting silly. And this will need to stick together. And maybe I'm putting too much tape on. We'll find out. I have to sneeze. Okay. Oh, Sue, I got to get with you because I have a question. What did I just do? Taped every single side of that. So with that, we are going to stick these two colors together. What a goofball. It'll be fine. It's all going to be fine. Really. Because we are going to... We're going to end up putting something on the outside anyway. So I know I just said something to someone. Do you think I remember what I just said? Nope. All right. Line those up. And whatever's not stuck down, we're going to stick down, with the exception of the outside, where I stuck adhesive. I didn't need to stick adhesive on both of those, but I did. So we'll just remove it, and it'll be double stuck. Not double stuffed, double stuck. Aw, thanks, Anna. Thanks for the plug. Thanks for the super chat. Love it. Yes, thank you. I need to reach out to you because I need to know something. There's no tape there. We need tape there. Or I could reverse it. No, I'm not going to do that. All right, we need tape in there. Let's see. I was playing with that beehive hexagon in my last video. I think you caught the replay actually, Sue. I didn't finish it yet. Squirrel. Always squirrel. That's me. Again, I just did double tape. But you know what? I'll be fine. We are going to find a piece of paper to wrap around this that's going to have a closure. And we want it to be pretty paper, but it's going to have to be, look at all the tuck spots. And yes, it's fine that all the tuck spots, you can see our envelopes for the most part. You can see like there's the window there. Highly recommend to not bother. Well, you could, it is kind of add a cute little element. Okay, you get where I'm going with this? Missed the live on that. Yeah, I didn't do the whole thing because I had to look at the pictures that were on my phone, and well, I couldn't really do that, could I? All right, so we need to find something that's going to, I think I'm just going to use regular cardstock. Is this going to work? This is 8.5. And yes, nope, I need a closure, so it needs to be bigger. And I am running low on paper. People, my order needs to get here. Look at all this stuff tipping. Tipping, mess, craziness. Does anyone have that problem? All right, this is 3 3/4. Do I want it flush or do I want to do it a little bit over? I think I'm going to go 4 inches. Okay. Now, this is where I have to think, and that really hurts me. So I know that this is 3.5 this way, and that's how that's going to go in here. So it'd be best for me to score at 3.5. Actually, 3 3/4. I'm just gonna send it 3 3/4. And I will probably trim at the end. We will see how long the closure ends up being. Probably because this has to spread out when I open it, which it will because it will be stuck to the inside. Look at all those awesome pockets. Ah, so cool. So with this, you have 6 pockets because you used 3 envelopes. I'm gonna do this at a 1/2 inch. So I've scored at 3 3/4, 4 1/4, and from there, 1, 2, 3 1/2. And yes, I will trim off probably about I'll trim off to 9 3/4. Yes, but I'm going to show you the idea I have that somebody sent me actually, but I was watching a video, but yes, I didn't realize that it does mimic your monthly organizer, and yours is super awesome. Need to get my hands on one of those to put all of my receipts in. What was I doing this at? 9 3/4. Okay. Now I'm going to round the corners. I'm going to cross my fingers. I'm going to get my corner rounder. My favoriteest ever. Do you know why? Let me just take another piece of paper. So you got that, and you got this. 2 different corners. Fun. Just saying. Okay. And that is because Stampin' Up! Does not sell currently a corner rounder, but I will forever love this one. Okay. All right. I need a bone folder. We're going to do this. And we're going to do this. We're going to fold all of those. We're going to cross our fingers because, you know, we're going on a wing and a prayer here. Okay. I've got this cute little thing that's going to stand up. We're going to have a closure. And oh my goodness, I really hope this is going to fit. I'm really second guessing myself right now. All right. We are going to take this piece and we're going to lay it down ever so slightly. Now this I actually want to adhere flush to this, I believe. All right, I'm going to line it up. I have to turn it this way. Line it up just before. Now remember, we've got about 1/4 of an inch, so you're going to have 1/8 of an inch on each side, and you're going to line it up just before the I'm going to flip this over, kind of varnish that, just before the score line, so that it's not going to interfere when it shuts. Okay, then we're going to get more tear and tape. She can demo that another day. 12 folders, 2 pieces of chipboard, 2 sheets of designer paper, and some ribbon. Sue, I love you. After Sue teaches me how to do it. Even though I'm doing it right now in a smaller version. I keep telling Sue she needs her own YouTube channel. But she just keeps teaching us. We'll text you after I'm done here because I need to know. I need to know some stuff. I need to know when we're meeting again. That's what I need to know. All right, here is where we have a little bit of a challenge because don't stick, don't stick, don't stick. It's stuck. All right, well, it's not a challenge anymore. Do you know what I just did? Look at, I thought I messed it up, but I didn't. I was afraid. I was petrified. It's a song. I'm going to have to trim this some because now my fold is off. I think I didn't score this the same. I think I scored it different. I did. That to be the issue. So I need to trim something. Or better yet, let's score this again. Phew, saving myself. I will score another 1/4 of an inch up here because I messed up this score. You have to make sure that you're scoring both sides at the same whatcha-jiggy measurement, which I scored this one at 3/4, 3 3/4. The other one I didn't. I scored it at 3 1/2. All right. So we're going to allow for the fold. So let me fold it this way. Now my score lines are off, so if anyone's replicating this, I'll put a note in the description of this video to watch the entire video. before you try to create it, but that's a little bit better. Get me some more Designer Series paper, and let's take pieces that are different than what's on the inside. This is all I have left of my new in colors. Is that crazy? I made lots of cards. Lots. And what's funny is I probably don't have any more strawberry slush. So with that being noted, I think I lied. I have scraps. We're gonna get that out of the way. Yes, I will survive. Ah, love it. Love it. I could make little grab pieces, bits and pieces of different designs or the same design, lay them on there. I could do the flowers, right, of those colors. I could take a piece of white and stagger those, actually. Is that gonna, let me trim this down to, I think, for 3 3/4. I just happen to have 3 3/4, a piece of white scrap. I'm also out of white paper. Insane. We're going to use that there as our closure. Or not our closure, excuse me. As a template to lay down some white, y'all get what I'm trying to say. Just forgive me. Let's add some Designer Series paper to this. And we'll leave smidges of, I don't know. I'm just playing. Just doing my thing. We can leave a little smidge of white in between, right? Sure. I'm totally out of sequence with my colors, but at this point I don't care. Flowers. This flower paper is so pretty in the Color Family Designer Series paper. And these are pieces I had left from, should I use all of them? I could, or should I stick with just, I might even trim it some more. I may. I'm going to use all the colors. This cloud cover is so pretty, and this color goes with everything. Not even gonna lie. Secret Sea. All right, we have a smidge left, but that's okay, because you know what? I'm gonna trim that, and then I'm gonna do something different. And that's a little bit crooked, but we're gonna trim that off. And we're going to trim these off. So I'm just going to line those up on my paper trimmer. Cut those off. Set those aside. I didn't really cut close enough, so let me grab my other trimmer. Okay, so we've got that. And I'm going to get rid of that little tiny piece of white on that side. Guillotines are so much better for this. Like so. Except when you have adhesive on it. At this point, it's not the same size as it was supposed to be, but that's okay, because we're going to improvise. That's what it's all about. That can go there. Why is that? Oh, it's buckling because of the paper inside. Now, that can go there. And I'm okay that it's not the right measurement. made use of scraps. That's all I care about. Instead of having to throw them out. There's that. Now we're going to put a piece here. And why not use dun, 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 a piece of what? Is that long enough? It is. I'm going to use this side. Yes? No. I don't want that. I'm going to use this. Ooh. I need water. Okay. I agree. I wish they had a longer, guillotine. I agree with you. All right, so this is now a different size. So let me measure that. I would love a really good guillotine trimmer, cutter, whatever. All right, this is now 1 5/8. So I want it to be 1 3/8 in length, right? Let's make sure. Yep, and we're going to round these bottom corners. And this measures, again, 4 inches. So I'm going to go just under at 3 3/4. We're going to round the corners on just the bottom edge. Grab our Tombow. Oh, well, look how that worked out. Do I want to use that or do I want to use the flowers? I think I want to use the flowers. Well, I couldn't have planned that better, right? Some things work, some things don't. This happened too. All right, we've got that. Now let's find some Velcro closures. Got a nice gift in the mail from a group I belong to, and we got to make wish lists of items that were $10 and under. And we got to grant wishes of people. So I got a pack of Velcro that I don't have in here with me. But I was gifted a big pack of Velcro. So now I have to grant somebody else's wish. So it's kind of pay it forward. Love it. It's a fun group. We get to create and do all kinds of swaps. Anyone out there interested in participating? It is for U.S. residents only. I'm sorry. And it's non-Stampin' Up. It's just whatever you have on hand. So you can use whatever you want, which is fun. Because you know I have a lot of stuff in my stash. It's important to use it. All right, where do I want this to go? Right in the center towards the top. All right, part of this is transparent. Part of it is not. That is okay. Stuck a little crooked. That's okay, we'll straighten it out. So there is that. You can decorate the back. Again, remember I made a mistake, but you won't make that mistake. You won't make the same mistake I will. All right, this was one of the gifts I actually got from someone as I throw it. And I need to get into making little dangles for my books. But let's just show you what this can turn into. And look how these colors coordinate. I'm going to pull out all these tea bags that she sent me, because we had a tea bag exchange in a little gift bag. And that's all of those. Let's see what we can fit in here. This can be a little get well gift for somebody. Look at how well these tea bags are going to fit in there. They're a little deeper. You can actually stand them up. Look at that. You can stand them up. All different tea bags. You can add a little note. You can add whatever you choose. Now, it's not going to close, so we're just going to take a couple of those out and we'll use the rest to put like ephemera in. But now it closes very nicely. So we've got some tea bags in there, but I could grab some ephemera. I could grab some, let's just see. It's not a gift card. I don't know what I did with all my gift cards I had. It's a size of a gift card. That would fit in there. So you could do that. Add a little gift, add a little sentiment, you know, cute little things. Oh, you have 2 specialty paper and ephemera packs for you. When is the next time you all meet? Is it on the, let me think, 21st? That's what I was going to email you about. Because if it's before I go to Maine, I can come. As long as I did start volunteering, quote unquote, helping somebody at the windmill when she needs me on Saturdays. So I did pick up a little thing to help out a friend. But then I can add a sentiment to this. Like, here's one. I could cut this apart. It's okay to sit and simply feel how you feel. And you got tea bags in there. It could be a get well. It could be a birthday gift, whatever you want it to be. But you can put so many cute little things in there and accommodate for the thickness. Yes, the 21st. I'm going to put it on my calendar and I'll keep you updated. I should know my schedule for her prior to, it's not my class. My class is the 14th. That's good. So I'm not working this weekend. I might next. Probably not the 21st. So I should be able to come before I go to Maine. So that is that. And then, you know, you just put, you know, whatever sentiment on there you want to. You don't have to put tea in there. You could put whatever you want. I was just giving you an example how to use recycle envelopes and make something cute like this. And if that bothers you, well, mind you, I didn't cover 2 pieces, so keep that in mind. But if that bothers you in any way, just use regular plain envelopes without any markings on them. You could totally do that as long as the measurements work for what you're trying to do. So with that, I am sweating like a pig. Let's flip you back around. And it's going to be way higher or lower than I want it to be. I should adjust my chair instead of my, yeah. So I hope that I can be there. That'll be awesome before I head out. All right, you're going to see outside. Don't mind my hayfield. Who gets a chance to do any mowing? My son came. I'm sweating. I even have my window open. My son came and brush hogged my yard. It's crazy. Crazy. Brush hogged my yard. And then it's just, people can't keep up with their lawns. It's not just us. And I appreciate him and everything that he does for me when he has his own house now to tend to. It's pretty awesome. So thanks for the thumbs up, folks, and all the love and for being here and learning from my mistakes. So tweak it to make it work for you. I will try and get precise measurements down and share those in the description. It might take a day to do that. Probably tomorrow. I'll be hiding in my craft room on this rainy weekend unless I have a better offer. What's better than crafting? Come on. PJ's crafting coffee. Sounds great to me. On a rainy weekend. So we'll see what happens. I do need to get to the gym. I've missed the gym all week. Bad. Somehow I think I can just walk 20 miles in a hike and it'll be a piece of cake. Not if I don't get to the gym. All right. Anyway, you guys get sick of hearing all that stuff from me. But anyway, thank you for being here. Many Stampin' Blessings. I will see you Sunday at 9 a.m. for Let's Caffeinate and Create right here on YouTube. I look forward to that. And who knows what we're going to get our hands inky in. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you on Sunday morning. Bye for now. I like cake better than I like that walk. Sorry. You're so cute, Santa. Bye, you guys. Love y'all.